Sigurd should be here with the Ragnarsons.
So yeah, alright guys, back in more Valhalla. It's next morning. We are continuing on. Oh yeah, we're doing this, aren't we? It's that. Is that the viewpoint? If it is, then we might as well do it. Even though I said that we weren't gonna do it, but yeah, it's next morning. Or not morning. It's almost 1 o'clock. But I did get around. Took an hour and 2 minutes for the raw audio, so that's fun. Obviously, got to edit that. Gonna start it tonight. Probably not gonna finish it. I'll obviously try to finish it, but I'm not expecting to. But I would like to finish it by the end of tomorrow, because tomorrow I do get out of work a bit earlier than I normally would. So I think I go in earlier too, but it's like still like I should have enough time to finish it between these 2 days though. So that's the point. Wait, is this the viewpoint? Yeah, it is. Okay, just making sure. But yeah, currently just finished exporting the audio, and then now I'm importing it into Premiere. Yeah, it looks like it imported, but I still gotta conform a whole bunch of footage because I said this last night. My PC crashed because of how much conforming it had to do, so it's still in the process of doing that. Should be fine in the grand scheme of things though, especially because like most of the footage is conformed. And like if how it works in Premiere is if you're editing something and it's not conformed yet, then it will in the when you start using it. So like it'll start conforming it when you want to use it. So it's like it's not the worst thing in the world, though obviously it does make things a little bit slower if it's not conformed already. By the way. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're doing Sons of Ragnar here. Not gonna record for too long here. Probably for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. But as I said, I do want to get work done on the Valhalla review.
Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, we'll stay in the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
Now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok through the Mercian fields.
Yeah, not much else to really talk about. That was really most of my day up to this point. I mean, I ate lunch and all that bullshit. Like, did a whole bunch of random things. So it's like, in terms of like stuff that's important to this channel, recording the AC Valhalla or like important to the YouTube in general. It's yeah, recorded the Valhalla review. Which again, like it's gonna be long. Like it's probably gonna end up being over 40 minutes if I were to guess. If not, like hovering around 40. We'll see though.
Deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofrid. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
Okay.
Don't play me for a fool, Abba. I know Burgred's.
So yeah, next up is the arc ranking to work on, which also we need to continue on this playthrough to really get a better grasp on that.
I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Uba. I have the warriors you need.
This is one of them. My worries have vanished.
Eivor, Wolf-Kissed, you have come at just the right time. Uba and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thane Shellwolf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to fairly rule both Saxons and Danes.
It sounds like you'll be a king in name only. A puppet.
I am doing my part. I hope you have come to do yours. We're going to need all the help we can get for what comes next.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Jailwolf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Sheolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
Ceolwulf betrayed his present king. Maybe tomorrow he betrays us too. Why trust him?
How can I answer that with any hope that you'd believe me? I only want what is best for the people of Mercia. And I want what's best for my son. In Burgred's Mercia, where Danes and Saxons murder one another daily, it's not possible.
This is a good plan, brother. I'm ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Ceolwulf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for this, for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
Alright.
Lively town.
we're just gonna skip it all. Okay, cool. What are you doing? Whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot how roll recovery thing, yeah. Okay.
Sail southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the fields, and Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this kingdom.
Okay.
Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together. Thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One does not
war.
need to fight to be a...
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Throwing a boy who stinks of fear to a pack of wolves is not the best way to train him. Are you sure that's what Ceolwulf wants?
He left it open for interpretation.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
You hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father, too.
Where's that? Oh fuck, that's far. Oh, we're going with them. Okay, that worked out. Or maybe not.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, man, that is the quest objective. Okay.
You smell that, Jailbird? The stink
Yeah, something
of
I
jealousy.
realized that I kind of want to do right now is I haven't updated my my list of video ideas in a while. Actually, like to update it for like things that I've watched or played recently, or yeah, that watched or played, or things that I've recently bought and that sort of thing. So I might look through the things that I've bought recently and see if there's any new video ideas to add to the list. Since I have my PC in front of me. The problem is that my PC runs so fucking slow when it's conforming videos.
Your voice, Eivor.
Which is also why I would rather have it done before I start editing a video.
Most in England cannot tell the difference. Not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands, a place called Thornburg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones in the main.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway, then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. That is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harold is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Chilbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
Okay.
In truth, Chilbert, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harold. My father gifted my birthright to Harold without my consent or knowledge, as easily as if he might hand over a barrel of meat. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always
If I'm being
first.
honest, that's a piece of dialogue I didn't recognize the first time. It's how Sigurd appreciates Harold.
Scott. It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
How much further are we? Head down. I forgot they fucking made you ride that long.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Eva. Proud and resolute.
Let's put in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your piece! We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible.
Yeah, again, all these characters,
No Dane
barely
ever
remember them.
has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Let's see.
Not to worry. We have a Mercian of our own.
Jailwolf, you mean? Ha!
When I'm done with you lot, I'll execute that foolish thing for treason.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
Back to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight! Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Eivor and I will round up the men. You know your way around a batsman's battle.
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. Strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Okay.
Fancy a game of Orlog?
Who are you?
I'm with the Ragnarssons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Birgrid wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
Sure.
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
Let's go. Yeah, tough. Yeah.
What are we going to do about it?
Jailbird. Something wrong.
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent.
Oh yeah, we get the choice to kill him or not, right? And we're gonna kill him.
I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.